What's up YouTube, this is Cody here with iPhoneHacks.com, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the OS X Maverick features. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is document tagging. So instead of having to actually remember where you're storing files, you can use tags to label them, and it's really easy to access. So you can see here, if I decide I want to save this file, we'll just call it audio, and we can add a tag right here. This is a new text field box, and we'll just say we're going to tag it as blue. Alright, so now I'm just going to save it to the desktop so I know where it's going to be, but this is just in case you put it somewhere and you don't know exactly where it is. So now you can actually go into your Finder, you can scroll down here on the sidebar, click on blue, and here is the file that's blue. So it's really easy to find, and you're not going to have issues with locating your files anymore if you properly tag them. You also have two new apps. So you can see here you have iBooks as well as Maps. So iBooks, you can download all of your favorite books and you can read them on your big screen now. Now if you go into Maps, obviously this is going to help you with locating different things as well as getting directions to and from certain locations. And I'm sure you guys know how to use these apps. These aren't new apps, they're just new to Mavericks. And if we go ahead and open up Safari here, you can see you have a new look for your top sites, and you can actually click and drag these to order them and organize them any way that you wish. You can also go over to your bookmarks here and you can drag these over into your top site, so you can put them right there. And also in this sidebar you obviously have your bookmarks, which I'm in right now, as well as your reading list and shared links. So if you have an iDevice and you have iOS 7, then this is going to look pretty familiar. So what this is basically all the links that have been tweeted to you, or if you're on LinkedIn, it's going to show those as well. But you can just basically click on any of these and it's going to redirect you directly to that link. You also have this new feature called App Nap, and it's actually a power saving feature that'll slow down an app if it's not being actively used. It's also supposed to boost the battery life, which could be handy if you're traveling and away from a power source. Now you can control which applications actually have App Nap turned on just by going into your Finder right here, click on Applications, and you can just right click on any of the applications, click on Get Info, and you can see you can turn off App Nap right here just by ticking this box, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it on. Also, if we go ahead and X out of this, you can actually see right here that I have tabbed browsing in my Finder, and it's really easy to open up new tabs. All you need to do is click on this little plus bar like you would in Safari. Now if you only have one tab open, it's not going to show these tabs and there's not going to be a plus bar, but you can click right here and just open a new tab just like that. So this is going to make it a whole lot easier to actually navigate through Finder, and you can copy and paste and do all that good stuff without having to close the actual location that you're in. So a pretty nice feature added to Finder. There's also been some improvements to the calendar app. So you can see here, if we go ahead and open that up, you can see it's been overhauled with a fresh new iOS 7-like UI. In addition to an improved week view, you can actually view the map location just by double clicking on the event, and you can see here if you click on this, it's going to automatically open up maps. And it'll also give you the travel time as well if you have your location set. Another cool thing about Mavericks is you actually have improved notifications. So you can see here, if I open up my notification center, you can see up here at the top, you can click right here and it's going to give you a composed message where you can actually send a message to somebody. So let's just say that I'm going to send myself a message here, and let's just say hi and send, and I'll close out of that, and you're going to see I'm going to get a notification up here, and you can actually use this notification bubble to reply without actually having to get out of the application that you're in. So you can see you can just reply like that and you're still good to go. Now Apple says that Mavericks actually improves your battery life by an hour. So you're going to get an extra hour of battery life just by updating to Mavericks. Now I haven't tested this out just yet. You can see my battery power right now is at 8%, which isn't a great time to talk about battery life, but at the same time it's something to keep in mind. Jumping back into the messages and emails, you can actually quickly add emoticons and other special characters by pressing Command plus Control plus space. So let's just go back over to my notification center here, and we'll click on messages and then just hold Command, Control, and space, and you're going to get all these emoticons right here, and you can quickly add those just by quickly using that shortcut. Also, you can see here as I'm installing this app, once it's done installing, you'll notice that it has these sparkly stars all around it just to notify the user that this is a newly installed app. You also have settings that allow you to check which apps are gaining access to your location. So to check this, just click on your Apple, click on Setting Preferences, and then we're going to go into Security and Privacy, and then just click on Privacy. And if you want to change this up, all you have to do is click on that, type in your password, then you can unlock it and change your preferences. And just like in iOS 7, you can set up OS X Mavericks to automatically download app updates on your behalf. Now you also have offline voice dictation. Now before, this was only online, but now Mavericks has improved upon the voice dictation by allowing you to use this feature offline. You also have a do not disturb setting that allows you to turn off all the notifications if you don't want to be disturbed. Now all those notifications will still arrive, you just won't be alerted. Now to check that out, you can just go through here, click on notifications, and here is your do not disturb function. You can also use maps to send directions and other map information to your iOS device. So you can look up something on your computer, and then once you need to actually leave, you can send it directly to your phone or your iPod or iPad or anything like that just by right here, and you can click on this share panel right here, and you can send to iPhone, my iPhone, or my iPad just by clicking that. Another cool thing about Mavericks is you can actually sync your reading progress in iBooks from your device to your Mac. So that's a pretty cool time saver, so you won't have to be searching through where you left off in a book or a textbook or anything like that. Also in Mavericks and iOS 7, Apple introduced a new password and login manager that works both on OS X and iOS. Now the app will automatically fill in login details as well as credit card information on your behalf. Now all you have to do to make sure that this is turned on is go ahead and go to your system preferences, double click on iCloud, and enable your keychain. Now you do the same thing on your iOS device. You would just go into your settings and then go down to iCloud and make sure that your keychain is enabled. And you can also move your dashboard around. So you can see here, if I swipe over to the right, there's my dashboard. Now if I wanted to change that, I would just go into my mission control and I can switch this over to the left side. So now when I swipe to the left, it's not going to do anything, but if I swipe to the right, there is my other dashboard. So there's a whole lot of new features to play around with in Mavericks. If you've upgraded, let me know your favorite feature in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then go ahead and subscribe. Alright guys, until next time, this is Cody with iPhoneHacks.com.